Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News. I'm here with Dan Yarrington from Game Salute, looking at Island Fortress, which I know this is a finished production copy. Just all the Kickstarter stuff has gone out. When is this actually hitting stores?
April 19th.
All right. So what is it? What is it that's hitting stores?
Island Fortress is a Euro-style game. It's by Brian Johnson. Some of you may be familiar with this title back when it was Huangdi or the Great Wall over the last 5 or 6 years or whatever.
About that long, yeah.
Yeah. So Brian is his game studio, development studio is Frostforge Games, and this is one of our Powered by Game Salute titles. So this is one that we actually produce. So whenever you see that logo, that's what that means. And this has just come out. This is actually one of the first ones that we started working on with Brian. First one of the Powered by Game Salute titles that we ever did. And it was because we wanted to make sure that it had really gorgeous presentation, lots of gorgeous bits, and it was already a really good game, so we could do all the stuff to make it great. So effectively, it is there's a role selection aspect. You'll have a bunch of different roles, so you could be the treasurer, or the taskmaster, or the recruiter, that's Brian, or the builder.
I miss Brian. He should be wearing a baseball hat.
Yeah. And then you've got the builder and the planner. Now on these, they will tell you have some options. So if you pick the treasurer, you could collect 3 jade, or you could collect a treasure, and you could send 2 convicts to prisons. So effectively, you're trying to build this fortress. This fortress you see here, this is the fortress you're trying to build. You build it on this board. You build various sections of it, and you want to be the person with the most points at the end, because you want to be the most lauded for the governor, which is conveniently the little gigantic meeple here, which is the first player token. So that one rotates around. So you want the governor's favor, basically. So these towers just tell you how much you score, and you're going to get bonus points for each level. So there's majority bonuses. You get a buyback chip. You get 3 of these things. You get 1 treasure. You've got the different cards. This is really the crux of what you're trying to get, is these combinations. So you'll see here, I have this one. If I had this card in my hand, the goal card, and I had my symbols that were set there, then I would be able to say, I got this goal card, I get one of these, and one of these. These are victory points, these are jade, and these are convicts. And effectively you have workers. There are 2 types of workers. There's these bigger cubes, which are the laborers, and there's these smaller cubes, which are the convicts. Convicts are very dispensable, so when you use them, half of them go away. They might die, we're not really sure. But the laborers you can use over and over again. So you store your convicts, everybody has their little play mat. You store your convicts in the prison, you store your laborers in the labor house where they live. You've got your jade, which is the money in the game. This is a 1 jade, nice little translucent green cubes. This is a 3 jade. All the increments in the game are in 1s and 3s, so that's why we set it up that way. And it comes with a nice little, shows you the game phases. You get income every turn, you petition people, you take your actions, and then you do your scoring at the end of the game. You also have these little treasures over here, and those give you bonus points. So the core of the game is really the role selection. You choose these things, you're going to pick 3 of them every phase, every round, and you're going to take turns doing those. So if I say, okay, I'm going to do my taskmaster, I'm going to move my taskmaster, I'm going to do what it tells me on the card. And you basically just repeat that over and over again. Some of these guys let you build blocks, some of them let you get guys, some of them let you get money, some of them let you move your taskmaster from the camp over to different areas. There's all sorts of cool interactions. But the base of it is, it's a resource management game, it's sort of an area control game, and you're trying to get these sort of combos to get more resources. So in
addition to getting majorities on the wall. And
so that end of goal scoring here, there's end game scoring, and then there's row scoring. So when this row fills up, you're going to score it, and whoever has the majority of that, and you can see with your symbol. So we also have a bunch of different ones. You'll see there's a little green symbol. There are different symbols and different colors. So if you're colorblind, that helps. And you are just fighting with the other builders to get the best stuff, effectively. So a little bit of abstraction, but it's got a really nice solid theme as far as you are building stuff. The board actually expands based on the number of players, so you would add another one of these sections if you played with more players. Base game plays 2 to 4. There's a 5 to 6 player expansion, which is just more stuff. And there is a promo pack, which will be available through the BGG store and also at local stores, and that will be additional sort of special rules cards. So that'll be a little different. So Island Fortress, it's been a long time in the making, like 6 or 7 years. If you saw part of the story in the Going Cardboard documentary, you saw that Brian was doing this.
You also saw you, and you saw me in that.
Everybody.
I know, it's a small world here.
It's a small world, but yeah, it is a great game, we think. This is actually part of a series, so get this, check it out if you like it. There may be more coming in that same world on Alcott Island, and you'll be able to check it all out coming down the road. So that's Island Fortress.
Thanks very much for the overview, Dan.
Thank you.